No, not suspended. So it's I'm just allowed to call 16 field players for the game day squad, and yeah, that's the reason he was not involved, because I got the feeling yeah, all the other 16 players are deserved to be in the squad for this game, and that was the reason he was not involved today.
So why was he left out? There must have been some reason why you'd leave out your Portuguese international striker. Is there an attitude problem in training? What's been the reason?
Nothing too special. I was not happy with him in this week. I was not content in the working style. In general, you all know that I like Nelson a lot and I support him a lot. And even in this really tough period, he is right now in this tough period. So in the last 13 games, he had one goal, and this one goal was out of 40 meters. And John Roddy helped with a big mistake. Even my centre back Tim Klose was able in this period to score 2 times and was there with an assist. So Nelson knows he's not on a good run, but I always backed him and supported him and were there before him. But yeah, in this week I did the first time I didn't have the feeling that he was there working with 1% and working for the team and not willing to improve. And I think we are in a situation right now. We are struggling in scoring goals, so we just have to look on the facts. 34 goals after 35 games. It's quite obviously where the topic is, and I think we are not in a situation that we can lay back and just work with 80% or whatever. So I think it's a situation when we have to do some proper work, be hungry and greedy to improve. And I mentioned several times when I don't have the feeling that not only Nelson in general, when I don't have the feeling that there is one player who's not there willing to work really proper, disciplined, concentrated, giving everything for the team to improve and to improve his situation, to improve in general the situation, I will do without him. So whoever it is, how big his name is, that's my attitude. I just will invite players into a game day squad who are willing and are there also on the training pitch with 100% attitude, and if not, I won't call them, and that's the reason. So yeah, it's up to him to show me in the training that he's there and wants to work in a better way and to work with 100%. But if not, so he's not involved. That's quite normal.
So as to clarify, it was perhaps his attitude wasn't 100% in training, and that is why he wasn't in the game day squad.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was attitude, probably. So it's more like, I watch my players during we had 10 days to train. I watch what they are doing from the load, from mentality, from the concentration on the training, from the discipline, from the workload, how greedy they are to improve and how much they are willing to work for the group. And after this 10 days, I have to, or sometimes just 6 days or whatever, I have to make a decision who is in the squad. And I didn't have the feeling that Nelson, after this 10 days, deserved to be in the squad, and that was the reason he was not involved.
When did you make the decision that you weren't going to go with him tonight?
Yesterday, because yesterday we just trained with a squad who were involved, and all the other guys did a proper session. And yesterday, after 9 days of training, I made the decision that we do without him.
Obviously, I'd imagine he didn't take that too well. I mean, is that something that you now have to reach a solution that you both can work with towards the end of the week, or are you going to review it again for Hull on Saturday?
No, to be fair to him, his reaction was good. So in the last 2 days, yesterday he had a proper individual session. Today he trained with all the lads who were not involved today, like for example Matt Jarvis, Marcus Edwards, Sean Raggett. They all trained together with the under 23 today. And I watched this session. Was a really proper session. At least the reaction was good. And I mentioned several times, you all know how much I like Nelson, and I know that he's sometimes a bit special. But when I got the feeling, although I like him and although I always support him, and although I always back him, it's professional football, and in professional football you have to deliver. And when you are on a run as a striker, 13 games, just one goal. It's for a striker who plays nearly each and every minute, so more than 1,000 minutes in the 13 games. It's a situation you have to improve and you have to deliver. And Yeah, then it's a situation where you have to be really with a really big working attitude and a good load also during the week. And I didn't have the feeling he was there with 100%. And for that, then although I always back him and support him, I like him very much, and I know about his potential. Then I think it's my rule, my task to remind him what is necessary in professional football, and when you work for this group of players and for this big club. And leave him out of the squad, and it's up to him how he reacts and what happens on the training pitch.
I mean, you're quite jokey in the way you talked about the snow and how some players didn't get in. I mean, was there a situation where he didn't make training because of the weather? Or?
No, he was always involved in training. It was not that he was away or whatever. So it's just all the players are on the training pitch and try to be there with 100% attitude and try to improve. And they all know that we are struggling in scoring goals right now in the moment. And I got the feeling in this terms, in being disciplined, working for the group, trying to improve. I got the feeling that Nelson was not there with 100%, and for that I made it clear several times. It's not just about Nelson; it's in general. So I can't. It's professional football. I can't just take care of the name or of the quality when I don't have the feeling that here's one guy who works not with 100% discipline and concentration and workload. I will 100% do without him, whoever it is.
Just one more on Nelson. Obviously, this comes off the back of what happened at Fulham, and we all know what happened on the opening day, and you dealt with that and talked about the name on the front of the shirt rather than the name on the back. Is this now getting to a situation where you might have decisions to make in the summer with Nelson in terms of his future here?
No, I don't think to find it. In the situation in Fulham was an outburst, so we spoke about the situation, and he was then I think 2 or 3 games not involved in the squad. We spoke about that he has to change his attitude, and to be honest, he did. So even in our run, when he had right now was 11 games without a goal, or right now 13 games with just 1 goal, I praised a lot his working attitude, and he worked for the group. He was always a good team player. So in general, there's not a problem with his character or whatever. But I think you have to go further on. It's not like perhaps it was a bit like the goal against Wolverhampton, that he right now thinks, okay, he's back on track and can lean back a bit and not work. Perhaps that's the reason. So I got the feeling during many weeks he was there with a proper attitude on the training pitch and also in the games, and worked a lot. But in the last days I was not happy with him, and for me it was the only possible decision.